I was telling you to stop. What I'm saying is, when that situation kicked off, I was there for you. I was there. A month later, I've got the dates, Chantel. The Danielle situation happened because of things.
The fact that you were my friend.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about it. I had told you earlier that day about what I had been going through, and you wanted me to get on the phone, right?
Can I play the voice note that I sent you when I said to you, babe, you've got bigger things to worry about? I can play that voice note after you sent me that message saying that you were busy because of what happened?
After I got really mad at you. Absolutely.
You didn't get really mad.
Yes, I did.
You didn't. Because the night before, the thing is...
It was a test, but yes, I got mad at you.
Right.
That's not how a friend is. It's just like,
no,
you can't respond to somebody like that.
You got onto a voice chat with me and Marty. You had time to talk about Danielle to me. So the next day, you told me you had recordings of Danielle.
Still have it.
Right? So you said that to me. So then you had time to talk to me. You brought up Danielle to me that night. So the next day, I had...
The whole thing with Danielle came about when you had another server.
Yes.
That's a whole other situation.
No, we can do this. So we're here. I'm not actually looking for things. So all right. So this is what happens, guys. I've got 3 servers. One is what's it called? It's called Envy's. I don't know who changed it. I think Malatov changed it to Envy's Disciples. I then created another one called Envy's Study Bitches. All right, and one night there was a live going on in there, WU Malaton. Then one night, and the reason why I made a separate Discord was because Sarah and Tina and Chantel, they weren't getting on. So what I did was I separated.
No, Malatov too.
Okay, Malatov too, whatever. I separated. So I created a separate Discord. So Sarah had somewhere to do her thing and chill and whatever. I would go in there, and then Chantel and thing in the other server.
I never really had a problem with Sarah though. It was Malatov and Tina.
All right. So
yes.
So I never hid the fact that I had another server. I was open about it. I said, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to split the group and we're going to have 2 separate servers. Because in one of my servers, and I'm going to say this openly, everyone, I absolutely have channels where people do call-out lives on me or screenshots of threats and things like that. I have it all in there. So for every live you guys have shit talked me, every live you've done about me, Raven, every live that Uni has done about me, every live that everyone has done about me, it goes into that Discord. Absolutely. No cave. I'm not making anyone fight. Right? So so I had 2 separate servers, and everyone knows that Sarah will do some recording for me, or Catherine will do some recording for me, and then they'll clip how do you not think when I'm sitting on a live and I say, can I get that clip? I'll go into that server, I'll get the clip of someone talking shit and I'll play it. I don't just scroll through my phone to get it. I've got everything organized. That's how, Cade, when my life is being threatened and I'm constantly being stalked, harassed and bullied, if I need to go the legal route, then that's exactly what I'm going to do. When you're a creator, or whatever you want to call me, a queen, an influencer, whatever you want to call it, I need to have my receipts on hand. And that's what I do. So yes, there were 2 separate servers. One night there was a live going on, a drama live was going on. I can't remember who it was, what it was. I was on a phone call with Danielle because we were planning to do like a Planned Parenthood discussion or something like that. Well, when my address is being put out on Reddit 3 times, Cave, yes, it absolutely is. My car just got smashed in. Front windshield's gone, tail light's gone, wing mirror's gone, right? Because I know how crazy people can get on their fucking internet. So yes, there was 2 separate servers. One night I'm on the phone with Danielle, and there was a drama live going on. So I said to Danielle, do you want to come in the server and watch the drama live? She said, yeah. No, if we can turn the comments back on, please. If we can turn the comments back on. So I said yes. So she said yes. I invited her into the server. When we were in that server, Danielle was saying, is Chantel here? Can Chantel come? All of this stuff. And I messaged her and I said, they're not really getting on. I'll explain to you later. You've got the screenshot. We can put that up. And then I said to Danielle, did you tell Chantel? And she said, yeah. And I put the crying emoji up. Like, fuck, now I know Chantel's going to think I'm doing something. That's why I made that emoji. It's not that Chantel didn't know I had a separate server. It was the fact that I was in that server that day watching that live, and I wasn't in the other server. And I was like, shit, damn it, Chantel's going to think I'm doing something like bad towards her or something like that. So I put the crying emoji up. Then
snaky behavior. But I'm gonna drop. But yeah, whatever. It is what it is. I do not care to partake in any of this anymore. Honestly.
So are we not going to talk about what happened on the phone?
Yeah, we can. If you want to call me on Discord, that's fine. Like, I'm not going to do it publicly. Like, if you want it to be a private,
I'm going to explain the story because obviously people are going to be asking questions now, so I'd rather just get it out. You can drop, that's not a problem, and I will call you when I get off.
Nate, shut up and send me the rest of my money.
Do you want? So I'll call you after I get off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do. I think we need to maybe...
Hold on. Can I ask her a question? What do you want, Red?
Because then I think if me and you speak about this privately, we can either come to some kind of agreement or not. You know, because I'm done with this, Chantal. I'm busy, babe. You're busy. We've got shit going on in our own lives.
Yeah, I know. I'm this lake for the last 2 hours at the lake here.
Yeah, I hope the lake is good. At least, you know, got some nice scenery.
Get over it. Oh, okay. Well, Envy actually was the one that had told Nate that he's paying back, Carissa.
Wait,
thank you. That he needed to pay me back.
I did. Yes, I did. I did. Nate can vouch for that. I absolutely did. I said to Nate, just pay her the money back and then it's done. But the decision lies on him now. I tried. And I did get some of it back. I did send it to you.
It's fine.
Go on, Red. What's up?
Right. I only have one question. Yeah, is when did you decide to throw Envy and the mods under the bus? What in your head told you I must run to Raven and just be this big bad person or pretend to be this big bad person?
I've never pretended to be a big bad person. I've actually always been a friend of Raven. When I was reconciling everything with Atlas and Raven in the server, like a year ago or so, I haven't stopped talking to her, so I don't know what you're even
talking about. The impression that was given was that, you know, you wasn't on good terms because of the way you were speaking about Raven to me in the Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
what do you mean?
You know, you would be like, oh, Raven, that effing da-da-da-da, and all of this stuff, and you know what I mean? So obviously we were given the impression that there wasn't anything going on with you and Raven, and then when I found out that you and Raven were talking, I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, shit. Because Raven outed it on a live.
I could tell you all the messages between Raven and I, because, like, there was nothing bad said about you or any of you guys, I guess.
And like when they started, when Raven first flipped and started like flipping on me, there was a live, and I rang you because she had said Chantel is waking up to Envy's bullshit, and I rang you on the phone, and you were like, "What's she talking about?" And I was like, "Yeah, what is she talking about?" And you were like, "No, I don't know. I don't talk to her." And and then I found out that actually you was talking to her, so then that's where it got a little bit spooky. But that's
No, it wasn't. No, like, and I feel like I didn't say a whole lot. Like, I showed those screenshots and stuff and whatever, but like, I didn't. Like, I'm not saying like you guys are bad. Like, you guys were all my friends.
Yeah,
we were all friends.
So, okay then.
There was
we was all friends. Yeah, I'm sorry to go back to it, but these are just questions I'm being desperate to ask you. Why would you send Catherine's ID? Because I sent you a Christmas card. I've got your full address, but not once in my head. No,
Catherine had nothing to do with it.
Not once in my head did I think, oh no, I'm going to go and put Chantel's address out there. Not once. That's what I don't get, because you sat there and all these other people have sat there and go, we did this in calls and we ragged these people, we did this, we were nasty that, and not once did we do that in calls. We had our words, we come together, we chatted, we talked about our personal lives. So why let like some uni sit there and say we had to call Envy mother? And not
no, wait, no. That wasn't Chantel. That was uni. That was uni. That was uni. That wasn't Chantel.
I just said that. Why did you correct that?
Very quickly. So, like, the reason why.
Jesus, put it together.
Red, hold on, babe. Please, Red, please. So the reason why I didn't think you were talking to Raven was because on the 14th of February, you said something about Raven, not a good thing. I can send this to you.
Yeah, I did. I probably did talk shit on Tina because it was not Tina, on Raven. Sorry,
right. So obviously I'm not thinking you were talking, am I, Chantel?
No, I just seen the comment. It said that's Tina, so I said Tina. But like, yeah, I probably did say shit on Tina or on Raven.
So,
like, and she knows that. She knows that. But it was because in defense of you. But the thing is like, you guys are coming in here saying shit that I didn't even fucking say. Just like little Reddit.
I told her that was uni.
Not you. I know. It's not you. But it's like people are saying like stuff I didn't even say, and it's ridiculous.
Wait, Chantel, I did say uni. I didn't say you. I said, how come?
I think
literally just said it was
my anyway, let's move off from that. That's been cleared up.
I just don't get it. We got hurt. You know, I felt like we were really, really close. So to watch you switch up like that, it did hurt. But I went out there spewing.
I haven't said anything bad about any of you, actually.
But we were never.
You said you've got a lot
of I don't have
screenshots. Right, let me just think. Through the screenshots that we have got, you had told them lot that you had a lot of dirt on us. I got that screenshot as well. So like, and then you tried to, you know what I mean? Like, there were a couple of things that were said in that server with TJ.
Well, yeah, just and you and I have talked about that. Like, I had our whole conversations and stuff screen recorded and whatnot, but none of that has been released, has it?
So
none. But you guys coming.
What gets me, Chantel, is that I don't know when you're in a bad mood, because you could be cool now, but 2 months from now, something might just switch in your brain and you might think, fuck it.
It's been how many months? And none of that has been released.
But you've started to, you know, now
because
obviously with that screenshot. So what's next? Are we actually going to?
Now Red is coming after me about something I supposedly said, and it wasn't even me.
I've never come after Chantel. I was just having a conversation and be corrected me, so I apologise for that. But there are things that have just gone on and made us all out to be these horrible people, when all I ever did was lend an ear if you needed it, or showed you respect.
Yeah, and so did I. And you know damn well, Red, that I'm not a horrible person either. And so does
I just can't understand what drove you to that side. I just don't get it, Chantel.
Look, can I just give my little theory? Red, please, just let me think now. What I think happened was, okay, Chantel was mending whatever friendship she was having with Raven, right? Whatever that was, okay? I didn't know about it, Chantel. You know I didn't know. To your messages about Raven, there was no inclination that you and Raven were on good terms or anything like that. Fine. I didn't know that you guys were talking. What I think happened was, she felt like I let her down because I didn't drop Nate. and then she found a friend in Raven.
No, that wasn't the issue. I don't care, honestly. I don't care about Nate. I think Nate is a very egotistical, arrogant man. But you knew that the whole thing with like Raven and I brought Raven back to the server after the whole Atlas thing with when the whole 9/11 thing went on or whatever. And her and I have not stopped talking since. But I don't care. Like, you can platform who you want to platform. That is okay with me. It's the fact that you weren't truthful about it, because you did come back and say, like, yeah, I said I was going to drop him, but, like, I really couldn't, you know. And then everything that happened with, like, my family situation.
And again, with regards to your family situation, I'm going to stand 10 toes down. I did not negate away, because you was the one who got into that VC that night and spoke about Danielle first. So the next day I had questions for you, because you told me that you have receipts and all of that. So you had the time in the midst of your situation with your family to get on a VC with me and talk about Danielle. I have every right the next day to say, hey, did you da-da-da-da-da, can we have a call? When you sent me that message and said, I've had a really mad day, blah, 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 the voice note I sent you, and I'm happy to play it, which you played off that voice note to be something that it wasn't, right? I've got the screenshots of that as well. We can talk about this.
I have not shared that with anyone.
You haven't shared that voice note with anyone?
I'm going to drop. Thank you for asking them about Chantel. I wasn't coming at you. I just had to ask.
Yeah, no, I haven't shared any of that with anybody.
You have.
Who?
Danielle.
Well, between the three of us, yeah, no, but I haven't.
And you told her that voice note was me admitting to something really naughty.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying I haven't shared it with anybody else.
Hope about it.
No, I said you were being naughty, but that was it.
But I wasn't. And you, right, played off that voice note as if I did something naughty, and I didn't. First you said I deleted the voice note. Then when Danielle said, all right, I'll ask Envy for it, you said, oh, my Discord glitched.
And it did, yeah. Right. It was in the voice note. I sent it all to you.
Right.
Yeah, you heard it all.
Right. So why did you lie about that voice note when in that voice note I said nothing
lie.
but the story?
I said it was glitching, and then I played it. That wasn't me lying.
You said that voice note was me talking about something naughty. I've got the screenshots.
This is probably a conversation.
Yeah, can we have it? I'm going to get off in about 10 minutes, and I'd really like to see you, and we can talk about it privately, if that's okay.
I'll just probably have one in private.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about Danielle like this. So.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have this conversation in private, like, if you want to.
Yes, I really do. I think it's fair that me and you we get it all out in the open, and then we can make a decision what we're going to do moving forward. Me, I opt in for this whole thing to just drop. Nate, I don't think she's going to want to speak to you, and unless you want.
No, I don't care. I really don't care, honestly.
Okay.
If
maybe you can just get this with Nate as well.
But I just really don't want to, like.
But me and you, we can talk. Did you accept my friend request? I sent you.
Yeah, I tried calling you.
Okay.
I tried calling you earlier.
All right. Nate, go on, babe.
Yeah, I'm not here to talk to Alcoholic of the Year. I'm here to talk to you. Listen, I just want to make something very, very clear. This is what everybody needs to be saying and what needs to be said. Chantel, what Chantel is doing here, and this is what everybody needs to understand, she keeps bringing up things, right, to string you along, to tell you that she has proof of all these things, to scare you, to intimidate you, to make you feel bad, right?
Am I scaring you?
Sorry, I said thought you weren't talking to me.
Envy, am I scaring you or intimidating?
I'll be honest. I'm not afraid. I'm done. Like
No. That's what she's attempting. That's what she's attempting to do. Is what I'm saying. She continually is trying to say, I have proof of this. I have proof of this. I have proof of this. Only for you to try and intimidate. It's not working because she's goofy, right? In an attempt to string you along. It's what's being done. I'm sorry. I'm talking.
That's right.
That's what's being done here. That's what it is.
No,
Okay.
but that's why I'm saying I'm more than I'm tired of it, Nate. I don't want this whole thing. That's why I said we can do it all out in the open. I think the best thing is to expose me, whatever that means. I think it's because I don't want to do this. I can feel it boiling.
And just really quick, just to give you and Chantel a heads up, Miss Raven is down in the comments, and I've sent you the screenshots. And Chantel, she's admitted that you've shown screenshots and the dirt, and she knows the dirt because you've shown it to her. So either you're lying or Raven's lying, or you're both lying. It's one of the two, because she's in the comments saying she's seen it, she knows it. If she was going to expose it, she would have done it by now. Then Raven is saying, and then you're up here saying that, no, I didn't show anybody anything. So figure out which one of you is going to tell the truth and figure out which one of you is going to tell the lie so you can at least be fucking consistent.
It's intimidation. I'm telling you that's what it is, and that's why everybody keeps falling for it. Because everyone thinks that she has dirt. They don't have any dirt. They're just making shit up and trying to intimidate people into thinking that they have something on you when they don't.
Right. So, Raven, do you mind just jumping up, or are we going to get on a call and talk about this? Because there is no dirt, and if there is dirt, and that's going to be held over me, Raven, I would love for you to do it.
I'd also like to address something else that was said.
I'm not doing this anymore.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
All right,
I want to address something that was stated by.
1 minute. 1 minute.
I want to address.
1 minute, Nate. Hold on, please. So, Nate, please. Go on, Danielle. Danielle, did you
I'm like, hang on a sec. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why you're acting like you never said anything to me, Chantel, because you said to me that there was some recording that Envy and I were doing something on live.
You have to have this.
No, I'm fucking done. I'm done. That is a lie. You said you had recordings or you had proof of it. You sent me nothing.
Okay,
and then no, hold on. And then
she wants you to stop talking about it for a reason.
No, because you know what? I don't give a fuck what you have to say, Chantel. I already told you, I made it very clear to you that you were running around making up lies, you're slandering my fucking marriage, and I know for sure that it was you and that it was Tina, and you're running around telling everybody in whatever friend group you're riding with today that all this shit is happening. Not once did you fucking come to me. Not once did you fucking come and ask me about this shit. You just ran around fucking TikTok and Reddit and all your VCs.
I did ask you about it.
No, you didn't. After you went around and you started telling everybody. No, you didn't, Chantel. You went around and you started spreading shit everywhere else. Not once did you come.
I didn't say anything about it.
Okay, Chantel,
yes,
you was on a group.
Yes, you did.
You have, Chantel. You told Hope.
And I told Hope what you told
me. Hold on 1 minute, Danielle, babe, please. You told Hope.
I told Hope what you told me.
No, I didn't tell you anything.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Don't be a liar.
I'm not lying.
I told Hope what you told me.
I didn't tell you. You're saying I told you, but I didn't. I didn't tell you anything.
So now I'm a liar.
But I didn't tell you anything.
Now I'm a liar?
Yeah. You told Hope. You said that I sent a video of myself. Never have I.
No.
Yes, you did.
I said Danielle sent a video.
No, Danielle has never, ever sent anything. She had never sent, no, you said
I never even sent that shit to my husband. I don't know what you're on.
VC. With all of us.
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I'm not going to be made out to be a liar.
No, I didn't say that. You said that I sent something to Danielle. That's what you said.
You said that Danielle sent a video of her
No, I
fingering
didn't. No, I
herself.
didn't. No, I fucking didn't. No, don't fucking lie. Do not lie.
I'm not lying.
What the
I'm
fuck?
not lying. You said it.
I never fucking said that. Never.
That's why
I
I
never
asked, that's
fucking
why
said
I
that.
asked Danielle
I
about it.
never fucking said that.
Yes, you did.
Danielle,
I can't
I can't even fucking believe this shit. She's gonna say I
my
fucking said
God.
that.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
You said that Danielle
I
sent.
never fucking said that.
Yes, you did.
Don't it then. Where the fuck did I say she sent me a video, dummy? I never said she sent a fucking video. Don't fucking lie.
Of her
Are you
getting off.
crazy? Why are you crazy? You're gonna lie now and say I said she sent a video when
No,
you're the
not
one
lying.
that messaged her saying I spoke about it on that voice note to you when I didn't. You liar.
You're the
Danielle,
one
send me
who
those screenshots
said.
and I'm gonna whack them up.
Yeah, I'd like to see. I'd like to see. I'd
You're
like
the
to
one
see
who
that.
said she had sent a video of her getting off.
No, I fucking didn't.
All right.
I fucking didn't.
And while these miraculous screenshots have been done, but let me just make something very clear that everyone needs to also understand. This is very obvious to me. Chantel,
That's why I asked you, Chantel, about it.
Stop, hold on. You were trying to, no, Chantel, stop it. You were trying to live out your drunk laughter isn't funny. You are trying to live out your fantasy. That's what you're doing now. You're making up lies to satiate your fantasy. That's what you're doing.
Fantasy.
Yes, you are. That's what you're doing.
Fantasy.
We all see it. We see right through you. We can see it.
What fantasy do I have
That's
to
what
do?
you want. That's what you want. You want somebody to send you a video of them doing that to themselves, and you're making it up and you're trying to project it on Envy and Danielle. That's what you're doing.
Projecting?
That is what you're
I
doing.
never said that. Hand on my fucking heart. I never said she sent me a video of her doing that.
You are projecting your You're projecting your fantasy.
You sent me a video. I said you said that she had done that.
No. You said, now you're changing it. Now it's changing.
And Chantel, when did you come to me and ask me about this video? You didn't ask me about anything.
She was having a fever dream.
Yes, I did.
No, you came to me and said, go talk to the person who said it. So I did. I go and I ask Envy. And guess what? Nothing.
That voice
was no
note.
proof.
So, Danielle, that voice note, babe. That
If
she
you guys
told
did
me-
it, it's
One
fine.
minute.
That's
No.
fine. It should have
Chantel.
never been on live. It
Yeah,
really
I don't think this should have definitely happened.
No,
but that,
no. You know what? I'm sorry, Envy. I'm sorry, but I'm the one who's being spoken about. I'm the one who's being trash talked. I'm the one. I am the one being posted on fucking Reddit and all these little. Oh, and you and somebody else is like, oh, Danielle. When I sent
Chantel?
Envy a gift. No, I'm fucking done with this. I am
Chantel,
done.
did you or did you not tell me that Danielle and Envy were sending naughty videos to each other? Did you or did you not?
Absolutely. And they told me. Absolutely.
That is not what you told me. That is not what you told me. I have the screenshots, so don't lie.
What do you mean? That wasn't what I told you.
So what did she tell you, Hope?
She told me that Danielle told her, I think, which was bullshit because she had no proof of it.
So was it that I sent a video?
No, she said that you sent it to each other, like you both
No,
sent it back and forth.
I'm confused. Look at this woman's face.
Nate, honestly, your laugh is actually.
Nate, hold on, Nate, please hold on. Right, so, right. Again, you...
So, like, when you outcasted Hope, and I had asked her if she was okay, and Hope came to me, and she was saying how she was harassed and bullied by all of you guys. I had shared, saying, like, no, I left because of what had been happening.
Mm.
And now I'm honestly really curious what Hope has to say.
Yeah, just very quickly, Hope, if you don't mind, just very quickly, I just want to run this down. Chantel and Danielle got into a conversation. Chantel told Danielle that I said about this video, right? Chantel, and then Danielle said to her, show me the proof. Chantel then says to her, we've got the screenshot, Envy deleted the voice note. Then Danielle said to her, I'll ask Envy. Then she said, oh no, my Discord glitched. Here's the voice note. This is the voice note that Envy talks about the dirty video. And I've got that screenshot. I listened to that voice note, and you even sent that voice note to Danielle. There was nothing mentioned about anything sexual in that voice note, and I will play that voice note for everybody to listen to in the live. Danielle, if you could forward it to my new account, please.
It doesn't, no, you don't have to. You don't.
But you're saying things that I didn't say.
It doesn't even matter. But like when that happened, like I said, like my Discord was glitching. Like I could not find it. You don't have to. Can I talk?
I think you've done enough. I think you've done enough lying for the day. You're killing me.
Go on.
Envy. Oh my God. Do you see what I mean? What she do? No, this is what you do. You keep saying that Envy is doing these things. You threaten her in private, and you go, "Oh, I have this dirt on you."
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You threaten, and you say that you have dirt on her, and now she's saying to clear her name, and your dumbass is going, "You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that." If what you're saying is true, let her play the voice note. 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 Goofy.
Shut up. I thought this was.
Let her play. Let's switch.
Like talking out live, and we're gonna let her and.
You know what we can do? We can have a group call. Me, Danielle, and Chantel. If anyone else wants to join that call, we can actually do that. Right. No muting, guys. Don't be muting.
Yes,
don't make me take away mute again. What are you doing?
You have to give me like 30, 40 minutes because I just got to where I need to go. I'm done with avoiding all this conversation. I'm done with being nice. I'm done with not just hitting it head on. I'm fucking tired of it. So please, Chantel, I am asking you again. I don't believe that you've said anything since our last conversation, but I'm asking you again to just stop, keep my name out of your mouth.
It wasn't even me, babe. It wasn't me that brought you up.
We can have a group call about this, please.
It wasn't me that brought you up, Danielle.
I think it was you. I think it was you. You mentioned her name.
You do not love Danielle.
She only loved the alcohol in her hand. Listen to me very carefully about that.
Go on, Hope. Chantal wanted to hear what Hope has to say.
Why is Nate
Because I was
here?
being spoken about, and I wanted to say something, but the topic has changed. I will wait for it to finish so that I can go back to what I wanted to talk about.
All right. Okay, what you want to say on the phone?
Go ahead and finish. Yeah, but actually, what I was going to say before, what did you say, Envy?
Okay, go on, say it, babe.
So I'm just making it very clear. This is what everybody is. This is what we're seeing right now. You literally. I'm sorry. How many people in the chat have been seeing Chantel go live to live, saying that she has all this dirt on Envy? Everybody's saying they have dirt on Envy, and now Envy is offering the evidence publicly to clear her name, and your goofy ass is going, and you don't have to share the voice now. You don't have to share the voice now. Why can't she play it? Why not? Yes, Chantel, would you like to answer or too inebriated to respond?
I think.
Why not?
Well, I would think that Envy wouldn't.
But you were telling everyone you had the dirt on her publicly.
I've said it for a while now. It's okay. I think it's all best that it does fucking come out because, like Danielle said.
The thing is, no, I'm not going to do it because I actually do have love for her.
I will play it.
So, like, why are you?
You've been pissing on this woman's back for so long and telling her it's fucking raining. You're pathetic. Pathetic.
Wait, pathetic. Wow.
Oh, you're pathetic.
I need Danielle to send me. Danielle, please send me that voice recording to my new account, babe. The one that Chantel sent me, please.
Pathetic. And then for you to then have the gall to say, when we asked you to give a public apology, what am I apologizing for? Are you fucking kidding me?
I didn't ask for anybody.
Sorry,
apology.
Okay,
what
let me repeat it again slowly, a little more slowly for you because you didn't seem to understand because you're fucking drunk. What I said was, when we said that you need to give Envy an apology, Goofy, right? You said, what am I apologizing for? I apologize for what? As if you haven't done so much terrible shit and refused to apologize publicly when you were
No,
slandering her
TJ, man, don't try and be all funny with me in here now, man. I'll see you flip around to the other side.
You
bro.
were slandering her publicly. If you're gonna slander her publicly, and turns out if you are gonna slander her publicly, then you have to apologize publicly when you find out that you are wrong. When you are wrong.
You know what gets me? You know what gets me? The fact Raven was sat in the comments saying she never spoke about Envy, yet the second me and Envy fell out, she was all like, I'm going to get on a call with you and talk shit about Envy, and I...
You know, it was you.
No,
it was you who came to us.
You messaged me first, Chantel, let's not lie here. I have all the screenshots.
You were spilling the tea about Envy. So don't even
I was spilling the tea on Envy.
Yes.
What was I saying?
About how all of them were going against you and you were the victim.
Little does she know. Are you going to apologize to Envy for all the shit you put her through?
Right, I don't need even, mate.
No, you deserve it.
Nate, she's a grown-ass woman.
Yeah, and you're a grown-ass twat who doesn't know how to take accountability for her actions. That's what you are.
All right, well, you're not really actually contributing.
I'm going to talk to Envy while you start to the end of that sentence, you drunken idiot. Envy, thank you for having me. I don't really have anything else to say to this fool. I'm just making it clear that I had to come up here and see what everybody else was thinking, because she's been up here playing you. She's been up here playing you for a fool. And I don't really care. Excuse me.
Stop. Can we not bring kids into this conversation?
She keeps bringing up her children.
No, I said Nate asked.
Wrong person. Sorry, animosity. Shit. Okay, just mute, babe. Right, and this is the last conversation. It's going to be, Catherine has something she just wants to talk to Chantel about, and then we're done. And then me and Chantel are going to get on a call, and then we're going to decide where we're going to go from here.
I just want to ask you, or just want to point out, I guess I don't get why you would do all this to me and Envy. I literally, how many DCs was I there for you? All the time. I was up late night talking to you. I got threatened just for supporting, because you did turn your back. Oh my gosh, you did turn your back on Envy, but then you purposely shared my ID to people and made sure that it was shown that Envy did that. So you know what? Yeah, you did do something to Envy. You did. You literally made sure to include that Envy, the part that showed that Envy had shared it. And you know what? You gave it to people. You knew Jay was going to go after me.
I gave it to one person.
Yeah, but it doesn't make
one person.
You're going to have a valid reason for that, Chantel. No, but my reason.
Because, no, I did. Because I heard you on Muppets Live.
Yeah, I actually have something to say about that.
Yeah. And I did apologize. Hold on. And I did apologize. And I said,
you didn't apologize to me.
I have the text. Yes, I did. I have the messages.
You didn't. Okay, fuck.
I have the text. And I said I would like to have a conversation with you, and I tried.
So every other message was you either threatening me and being like, I'd like to have a conversation with you.
No, I
just don't.
Violation.
I'm threatening you. You want to see the messages? I'm not threatening you.
I'm just saying. I think it's really you're a bad friend. You are a bad friend. You can try to say that we weren't friends, but I saw these people that were in the servers. How much I was ride or unalive for you. And you know what? The whole thing about me talking, you heard me talking smack about you on a live, that was weeks after I had already gotten doxxed by Raven, by an account that I could prove was Raven.
Yeah,
however Raven, you might be like, oh, I sent Jay Catherine's ID after that. You can say that, but how did Raven get my name?
You're saying that
how
I'm a
did
bad
Raven
friend.
get my name?
You're saying I'm a bad friend after. Can you shut up for 2 seconds?
She's incapable. So anyway, I came up to clear it, okay?
What?
So
Wait, hold on.
Stop. Hang on, please. I only have a second.
Fuck your
Give
second.
a second to be a doctor.
Fuck your second. Stop, Catherine. Nothing Catherine did warranted you doxing her. So you're a fucking
Yeah, no. That's true. That's true.
right?
true.
So
I take accountability for putting your name out.
Innocent.
I'm not. That's why I'm up here.
Nothing she did to you warranted that as well.
Raven, get it through your head. I never doxed Raven.
As if.
You didn't even start getting doxed.
You never
doxed me.
You never gave me your picture of your license,
You
right?
had my name.
Or
you
your
had my
social
full name
security
already.
number?
You didn't need to send somebody my ID. We literally exchanged your full name.
I got that
You
ID
did not
from
need to
Envy.
send my ID.
Right, can I clear
got
this up very
you
quickly?
had
I want to
your
tell the
social
story.
security number. I have everything
Right.
that you have
Okay.
said
I
about
got
her.
things you said about her too. And you know
Insane.
why I thought all those bad things? Because you, from the very beginning,
And I'll say it
you were
again.
putting little thoughts into my head. And
Stop
you tried to
moving.
destroy a beautiful friendship between me and a lot of people because you couldn't handle it.
I'll say
that
it
I
again.
came around.
No, what I've said to you, I'll say it to her fucking face. The
Right.
fact that you were willing to give somebody their your social security number.
I don't think I gave the social security number.
She never asked me for it. And
You
go ahead and
gave
tell
it
the story.
to her.
I don't think I gave
what?
that. I don't think I gave that. Wait,
number.
Chantel, stop, man. I don't think I gave that. It was just the ID.
What?
It was just the
What?
ID. Can you inbox it to me?
No.
Can you inbox it to me? Can you inbox it to me?
No, I'm not. No, I can't.
Because you don't have it. That's why. So you're lying again. I never gave you her social security because if you
I'm not
got it, send
saying.
it back to
I'm not
me.
saying she showed it. She told me that she gave her social security number to you.
You said I gave it to you. You said I gave it to you, Chantel. Did she not?
No,
Yeah,
no. I
you
said
said
the driver's
everything.
license.
You said the license and social security number. No, I didn't. Just the license.
Not even listening anymore. Let's just go. They don't care.
No, I absolutely do care. Who the fuck?
Then get off the line and jump on
I
a
don't
phone
care,
call.
Raven.
Envy,
Fucking don't
get
speak
off
up.
the line
You
and do
need
a
to tell
phone
me that
call.
I don't care. I've been very
Do a
civil.
phone call. Get off the line and do a call with her.
Yeah, I fucking will. Don't tell me
Well,
what
then
to
fucking
do.
go then, you fucking
no
loser.
fucking
You just
right,
want to
you
keep this
fucking
shit
little
fucking going.
No
You just want to keep
fucking right.
it going.
You have
That's
no
all you want to
right.
do. You just want to keep it
No
going. Stop
fucking
attacking her.
You have no fucking right to tell me what to do after what you fucking did.
I just fucking did, bitch.
Bitch.
I just
Bitch.
fucking did, bitch.
Fuck off. This ain't fucking over, is it? You ain't gonna fucking stop. You ain't gonna fucking stop. I've been civil. I've been fucking civil this whole fucking time. After everything that's been fucking done. About.
All right, I'm gonna drop.
I'll call you.
Yeah, this was just too much with Catherine coming up. She's always been a problem.
Yeah, you know what? You've always been a problem. You're literally one of the worst people that I've ever encountered. And everybody that's ever met you is worse off for having known you. You literally are a blight on the face of the earth, and you are a sociopath. You and Raven are the most sociopathic people
Raven's
that
a
I've
liar,
ever
bro.
seen and
She
ever
sat there and
met.
told me 18 people in my Discord had a problem with Catherine and not one person came forward. So don't fucking tell me Raven is a fucking source of reliability, of credibility. She lost her credibility when she said GC silent. Am I silent?
Hold on.
Fuck,
Hold
am
on.
I silent?
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I just want to point out that nobody misses you.
Go on, say what you gotta say.
Catherine, for the longest time, nobody wanted you around. Nobody.
But nobody actually wants you around. Nobody
Look,
misses
I'm
you.
just gonna go back and
Everybody. But the thing is like you telling me that I'm a problem.
You literally are.
Search in your inner self because there's something wrong with you.
I think there's something wrong with all of you.
Yeah.
And me. There's something wrong. There is something wrong with all of us. Yeah, absolutely is. Absolutely. There's something wrong with you, Chantel. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with Raven. There's something wrong with Catherine.
There's
There's something wrong with fucking
you don't
all
have
of
to
us.
call.
Absolutely. There's something wrong with all of us.
If there's something wrong with me, you don't have to call me.
Right, I'm going to
But
call you
the
now.
thing is with like, if you're gonna let Catherine talk about that the way that she just did and not call her out with it, that's fine.
You go out with it. What do you mean?
The way that she's talking.
What do you mean the way that she's talking? She's mad, man. You gave out her ID, man.
And I
gave out her ID. She's mad. She's not
love you, Chantel. Like, I literally would have gone up to your house and people would come up there, and I would have taken.
I loved
you.
Anything about it.
No, I'm saying I would have just to save your life. I would have unalived to save your life if I was put in that position because I loved you, and you know what? I'm seeing exactly who you are, and there's a reason why nobody was like, oh,
yeah, I'm seeing exactly who you are too.
All right, let's.
Chantel, I'm gonna drop. I'm gonna drop. I love you, MB.
No, I love you too. And yeah, I fully admit everything that's been said and done. So I think what we'll do, I don't know, is tonight a good time for me to call you? Right, she's there.
Well, she's gone.
I just want to know how the fuck I'm silent, Raven. Tell me how you fucking silenced me. Did you silence me or what? Or is it sell out that's fucking silent?
Yeah, I wouldn't do a call.
All right, Chantel, I'll call you when I get off. For now, we're gonna think and whatever. Raven thinks she's big and bad with her condescending tone and her fucking egghead, thinking she can dictate what people do about GC's fucking silent. We will never be silent. You're the one that was sharing what you claim to be CP. You're the one that claimed to watch a video of an adult harming a child and giddying it up on your fucking lives like it's a fucking joke. Where's the report number, Raven? Where's the report number? You said you submitted the report. Where? You didn't submit no fucking report. Submitting reports, my fucking ass. GC silent, my fucking ass. We are louder than ever, and we are stronger than fucking ever about. Yeah, I fucked up. I know I fucking fucked up, but I've owned what I fucked up. Never be fucking silent. And like I said, I'm rocking with Karen and Muppet. Don't like it, fuck off. TikTok is a dirty fucking playground, innit?
Raven just showed that she doesn't want this to end. Like, and I've said that all along. Raven doesn't want this to end. Raven wants to continue and continue and continue and then play victim. That's what Raven wants to do.
Facts.
I'm just fucking sick of it. Where's it gonna fucking lead to? Where's the fucking thing? There's no end goal here. You guys fucking been doing it. And like I said, TikTok is a fucking dirty playground. And I always say this as a fucking analogy. If somebody was breaking into my fucking house, I'm not going to call my friend who knows how to play the fucking violin and stays on their computer all day. I'm going to call my badass friend to come and fucking defend me. Am I not? Not that I called Raven to come and defend me. She jumped in on her off her own back because she's real like that. So yeah, when we're going to get dirty, we're going to get dirty. We're going to get fucking dirty if that's how we're going to do it. But I'm not doing it because I don't like that shit. But when I'm being attacked like that and I've got a couple of bad bitches that are going to fucking back it, you want me to fucking tell them no? You put my fucking mother in hospital. What the fuck is wrong with you all? Had my mother fucking in hospital for 2 days. Because you put my address on fucking Reddit and some cocksucker came outside my house. Staring at my house for 20 minutes. I had to have the police here.
Yeah, I just want
my car gets smashed up. Sorry, Kyo.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, I just wanted to come up and say, that they're the ones saying that we went silent, but during that whole CP thing that came out, every single one of them went into a live trying to get their story straight. and they're the ones that they're the ones saying, oh, let's go over there and try and clear the air, but they never do. So I just find it ironic that they're always the ones saying that we're the ones silent.
So here's the facts of the matter. When it comes to animosity, we were told 100% that there was a video of a grown man harming a child. We were told this 100%. On the basis of that, the stress me and Karen fucking went through on fucking phone calls, right? We're thinking it's coming from this fucking cocksucker who said GCs are silent. It's coming from Wolf, the woman with a scooter who rides to a bank and says there's 6 people living in my fucking house. It's coming from those cocksuckers that said it's over for you, Envy. Last grift. Where was my last grift? If I'm correct, I'm still fucking grifting right now. Correct me if I'm fucking wrong. I kept my mouth shut a long fucking time. I've held everything fucking in. So this is the source of the information. And even though we don't fucking agree with them, even though we know that they had lied to us, even though all of this fucking shit, we know it all, me and Karen still said, they've 100% said that there is an adult harming a child. Me and Karen, we said, right, sorry Karen, I'm not going to include your thing, said, I'm separating. Because I'd always err on the side of caution. That's exactly what happened. I erred on the side of caution, and then what happened? It turns out those fucking links were adults. So it's one of two things. You guys either knew that it was adults, and you perpetuated a lie to destroy a man, thank you, Hope, or you passed around what you believe to be CP, which both are fucking illegal. Illegal, by the way. So Wolf, we're still waiting for your answers, because you were fucking shit sure, hot as shit, that was CP. You said that there was a flag. People went to that fucking site because it was posted on a backdrop of a live. It was also posted on Reddit, which was believed to be CP, or which was presented as it was CP. People went and had a look. There was no flag. It was all adults, all legitimate. And then you guys claim to watch it also. Yeah, Shelbs. So to run that lie, Raven, you're a sick, fucking twisted individual. To make up a lie and say you saw this man harming a child in a video, which now you've backtracked on. You've backtracked on it. And you don't think a public retraction of your statement is viable in this situation, all to protect what? Your ego, that fragile egg head of yours. I hope animosity gets you legally for what you have done. Anyone that was involved in that situation like that, I fucking threw up 3 days in a row. I didn't even go live. And when I did go live, I couldn't. Do you guys remember that live when I came on and I said I'm separating from animosity? Do you guys remember who was in here? And I couldn't even function. I couldn't even function properly. On the basis of what I was told. Not even on the fact of what I saw. And you guys claim to have watched this video, and you are laughing and joking on panels like it's a joke that a child was harmed. I thought kids were off limits. Why are children being used to tear down somebody else? This is all bullshit. Leave us the fuck alone. Get your snacks ready. 3 hours to go. Like it's a fucking joke. Children were allegedly harmed. And we're prancing around like Tom, Dick, Larry, Harry and Barry in thongs. Nothing to be made a joke of. I haven't seen, only person that showed any type of report number was Echo. Where was yours, Wolf? Where was yours, Raven? fucking had enough. Leave us alone. And it's done. Stop carrying this shit on. I'm done. I spent 3 years, almost 3 years, building what I fucking built. And I'll be damned if I'm going to let a fucking egghead, Humpty Dumpty, try and make me fall off the wall. Dizzy dum-dum. About. I stayed fucking quiet so fucking long. I even apologized to Animosity, man. My heart was fucking heavy, man. I'll say it again, Animosity. I'm fucking sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Like, I expected you to take it seriously. I just wanted to add that the profile, the links that they were sharing was a profile from Moscow from 2017 to 2022, and Chloe investigated the profile. Yep, Chloe went to bat for me and followed the links through. The profile did not contain any CP. It had been edited. It was Asian women. And to make things worse, my photo was photoshopped onto the profile. The profile was not mine. I'm a GAY man. I wouldn't have a profile of females. So someone, I suspect Wolf, someone photoshopped my face onto that profile and presented it to the others as CP. They knowingly staged this and framed me for a profile. It wasn't even CP, but they tried to frame me for the possession of a profile online that had allegedly CP. This was very intentional. Beyond like, oh, did we know it was CP or not? Like, they intentionally photoshopped my face onto that profile.
It's all fucked up. This whole thing is fucked up. I'm tired of fucking fighting. Where does this end? When do you guys just do whatever the fuck you're doing? When do you guys just get on with your fucking lives and do what you're doing and let us do whatever the fuck we're doing?
It's funny, there's another level of disgustingness to this because Echo admitted on Reddit that I was trafficked. So he looked into me enough to know that I had been sold by a pimp, that I had been trafficked as a young adult. But he also admitted that CP was false, so he knowingly framed someone who had been trafficked as a predator.
Yeah, no, exactly, Martha. That's what I mean. They don't fucking stop. It's not gonna stop. I want it to stop, and I'm saying it now. I want this to fucking stop. I want to get on with my life. You're a non-factor anymore. You put up my fucking landmark to my home again last night, Raven, with my first name, Chelsea.
Like, especially in America, this could be considered a level of incitement to violence to intentionally frame someone as a P3DO, and then, go and tweet about how you want to see them executed. So, this is kind of a dangerous thing to do. I am the armed American. If someone believed this slander and tried to attack me, it could result in violence, and that would be 100% on them for fabricating this slander, whether I got hurt or the other person got hurt.
It's all fucked up. It's all fucked up. When we say this thing was dark, it was fucking dark. And people are making jokes about this. You've got Raven and them like, honey, honey. I can't wait till Friday.
So even went as far as to tell people to take the day off work. Like, could you imagine taking a day off of work to sit and listen to that?
It's messed up. The whole thing is messed up. Echo was lied to as well. He was lied to. We all bought that lie. It's fucked up. It's the whole thing. Wolf was the one who sent out that screenshot. She's the one that needs to be fucking thing. Because any grown up, anyone that would have told that this is what this is, they're gonna be like fuck and err on the side of fucking caution. This is bullshit.
I hope everybody who works.
For any questions.
Envy, I hope everybody who works the late night shift and had to take a day off for that 8 o'clock stream, I hope everybody who did that was a TRA and a supporter of trans rights, and I hope they wasted their graveyard shift stocking shelves or picking up the trash at night to watch that giant nothing burger.
Messed up. Here we are now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do my little outro. I'm going to get off and I'm going to jump on a call, see if I can get on a call and see if there's something that can be said or done. But Marty, did you want to say something? Marty? Marty? Tired? Marty?
All right. Well, as always, we got you always.